Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the December 15th, 2025 episode of Second Cup, 10 days until Christmas. How are you this morning? I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Hang on, let me get another sip here. Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, because I've been drinking it, setting up for today's broadcast. Once again, we're using Silencer Smooth from the Black Rifle Coffee Company. Boy, this is terrific, and I'm using my George Toon Shaving 30 degrees coffee mug, the large one. Got a nice amount of coffee in there because overnight we had about, 6, 7, 8 inches of snow, something like that. So I woke up to a lot of snow on the ground, and at some point I had to get outside and shovel the walk and remove some of the heavier snow off the roof and shovel my back deck so there isn't a lot of snow and weight on the back deck and, that sort of thing. My neighbors, Derek and Carrie, boy, they're such great neighbors. They took care of the fire hydrant on the tree lawn. You have to go out there and sometimes shovel away the snow because you have to keep that fire hydrant clear, and it's on my property, on my tree lawn. And they've got a snowblower, so Derek will go out there or Carrie will go out there and they'll clear that away. So a big thank you to Derek and Carrie for very kindly using the snowblower to get that snow away from the fire hydrant there. Really do appreciate that. I've got great neighbors all up and down this street. I have some really wonderful neighbors. So thanks again to Derek and Carrie. And I was outside shoveling my walk, as I said, and shoveling here and shoveling there. And I got to tell you, there's nothing better than coming inside after shoveling snow and sitting down to a nice hot cup of coffee. Oh my gosh, what a great feeling that is. Getting the fireplace going, having a nice cup of coffee and relaxing. It was really, it's just a great feeling. I mean, it was great to get outside and get some fresh air. And the trick is, and maybe you know this already, but this is what I've learned over the years. The trick is not to dress too heavily if you're going to be shoveling snow. In other words, you don't want to have so many layers on there that you overheat yourself. You want to have just the right number of layers and a good winter coat and a good hat to keep you warm, but also to kind of let your body warm up as you're shoveling snow so you're not sweating underneath all that clothing. That's kind of the key that I've learned over the years. And the other thing I've learned is good boot wear. Get some good winter boots. I've got a pair of these really warm LL Bean heavy-duty winter boots that I use when I'm outside shoveling. I've had them for a number of years, and they got a really great lining, and they got great traction, and they're not something you're going to wear out on the town. Let me put it that way. They are specifically made for heavy snow, heavy winter weather. And the other thing that you want to make sure you have is a good pair of wool socks. And I have got some really, really good wool socks. The first I've got are these Merino wool socks. I got them right here. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can hear them. I'm handling them right now. These are People Socks, Merino wool socks by People Socks, and I got these off Amazon. And these are terrific because they are merino wool and they are very warm. They are a medium weight, which is great because I wear them year round. But they come in real handy during the winter months, and they keep your feet nice and warm. They whisk away all that moisture, and they're much better than buying. Much better than using, let's say, like a cotton athletic sock. Get a good merino wool sock. And the other ones that I have are right here. I happen to have a new pack here that I kind of set aside. Haven't opened them up yet because I'm using the others that I have. These are from Costco. These are Kirkland Merino Wool Blend full cushion socks. And they are more merino wool than they are anything else. And I guess there's the thread that puts them together and everything isn't wool. So those are the components there. But they are a good merino wool sock. And they come in a 4-pack. And these are terrific. And again, I wear these in all kinds of footwear. But if I'm going to go out with some boots, like say a lighter boot, I'll wear these right here or the People Socks. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll wear either of those, and it keeps my feet nice and warm. So if you have good warm feet, good footwear, wear a hat, a good warm hat, and don't wear too many layers. Let your body breathe a little bit if you're going to be exerting yourself. Then you'll find that your body heat kind of compensates for that extra layer that you're not wearing. Now, if you're not doing that, then bundle up a little more if you're just going to be walking around, that sort of thing. But I have found that if you're out shoveling snow, you don't want to be so heavily dressed that you start sweating underneath all that clothing. That's kind of what I've learned over the years. Let me know if you are an individual with a lot of snow in your area, your neck of the woods. Let me know if that is accurate or not. If you do something similar, or maybe you have some other kind of routine or some other kind of method for going out in the cold winter months, shoveling and removing snow, that sort of thing. Let me know what you do, and we'll share that with all the viewers out there. So great to be with you again this morning. I hope you've got a nice fire in the fireplace going, and I hope you're enjoying a nice hot cup of coffee. Great to be with you this morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Hey, let's pay a few bills, and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. We received this email from viewer Beth Jones, and Beth writes, Mark, I received this email today and thought you might be interested in knowing this about Seaforth shaving products. Merry Christmas. And that comes from Beth Jones. And here's what's going on with the folks at Spearhead and Seaforth. And they wrote the following email to everyone. Dear friends, as you may already know, I have decided to wind down Spearhead and Seaforth. It was a 6-year passion project that achieved more than I could have imagined, but the time is right to step back. Vintage Seaforth faded into obscurity in the 70s and 80s. The hardest decision I faced was whether to let that happen again or have someone else carry on the vision. I am elated to announce that Ben Esposito will be taking over the Seaforth brand in 2026. For most of our customers, Ben needs no introduction. You may know him and his team from House of Mammoth, whose products are among the most respected in the wet shaving space. His vision and approach to business are why I am most excited to pass the reins. The spirit and vision of Seaforth has always been our top priorities. We view our collaborators like Sean Mayer as part of our team. The people who buy our products feel more like partners than customers. Ben treats his business the same way, and that makes me feel great about the future direction of Seaforth. Thank you all for allowing us to experience this adventure. It will always be among the things I am most proud of. I can't wait to enjoy the next chapter as a spectator. And that comes from Dennis and family of Spearhead Shaving Company that have been producing these wonderful Seaforth shaving soaps and scents. Now, this email also included a message from Ben Esposito of House of Mammoth, directed to all the folks and customers who have enjoyed the Spearhead products, especially the Seaforth shaving soaps and scents that Spearhead has really brought back. I mean, they've been really some of the best I've used in the shave den. Anyhow, here's what Ben writes. Hi, everyone. I'm truly honored by Dennis's trust, and I'm excited to help guide Seaforth into its next chapter. My hope is to carry forward everything he built, the spirit, the heritage, and the sense of community that makes this brand special. To keep things seamless, Vita from Chicago Grooming Company will be making all Seaforth products with the same care and quality you've come to expect from both Seaforth and House of Mammoth. Everyone who's enjoyed a Seaforth product knows the scents are beautifully done thanks to Dennis and Sean's vision. We're excited that Sean is already working on the next Seaforth release. Epi, that's spelled capital E-P-E-E. We look forward to relaunching Seaforth in January 2026 and sharing more with you as we get closer. Thank you for being part of this journey. We look forward to serving you. And that comes from Ben Esposito of House of Mammoth. Now, I got to tell you, Beth Jones introduced me and everyone on the channel to these beautiful Seaforth scents and shaving soaps from the folks at Spearhead. They are absolutely fantastic. We really liked Seaforth Heather. That was great. Seaforth Spiced was awesome. That was absolutely marvelous. That's one of my favorites. I can't get enough of that, and I'm hoping that House of Mammoth continues Seaforth Spiced. That I've never sampled the original Spiced, the original Seaforth Spiced, but the one from Spearhead was just awesome, absolutely awesome. Beth also very kindly and generously sent along Spearhead Seaforth Sea Spice Lime Shave Soap. That was great. Loved that one. That was a really terrific lime shave soap. Again, just a very unique, distinct take on lime. Really wonderful. And they also did a limited edition Spearhead Seaforth Sea Ice Lime shaving soap, and it came in a mug. It came in a Seaforth mug. That was wonderful. And Beth, again, very kindly and generously sent that to the channel for review and allowed me to share it with all the viewers out there. I love that one. That is great because it has a menthol quality to it that builds. It just slowly builds with your shave. It's marvelous. So it's not hitting you right over the head with menthol. It just slowly builds and cools. It's terrific. Really like that one a lot. And again, it came in that great Seaforth mug with the logo, and also came with a little stand that also acted as a cover. Oh, just terrific. And I'm hoping House of Mammoth offers that one again because it was really terrific. It'll give folks out there an opportunity to really have a great shaving soap, a great shaving soap mug in their shave den. Just absolutely marvelous. So a big thank you to Beth Jones for the heads up on this news regarding Spearhead and Seaforth, but also a big thank you to Beth for introducing this particular brand to all the viewers out there and to myself. I really do appreciate it, Beth. Without her sending this along, I never would have known about it. I would have missed it entirely. So a big thank you to Beth Jones for very kindly and generously sending these soaps to the channel and also sharing this information. Beth, thank you again very much, and a Merry Christmas to you and your family. Folks, stay tuned. House of Mammoth is going to carry on the Seaforth brand, soaps and scents that we all love, once more, a big thank you to Beth Jones. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Abane Samant very kindly sent along some razor blades that we have never really tried before on the channel. We may have mentioned a couple of these on the Monday Morning Mailbag, if I recall correctly, but I don't know if we've ever tried them specifically. Well, we'll get into it. He sent along a particular blade called Statum, Statum. And this particular blade, the label reads Statum Platinum Chrome Sputtered Blades. So it's a platinum chrome blade. I've never heard of these and I've never used them before. So thanks very much for introducing everyone to the Statum blade. Abi, thank you very much. He also sent along another blade that I seem to recall the name, but I've never used them. Bosco, Bosco, super stainless. Looking forward to using these as well. Now here's one I believe we did mention on the channel, American Razor Blades. And I cannot remember, my apologies, I cannot remember who gave us the heads up on these. Maybe it was Abi, I don't know, I can't remember, my apologies. But again, this is a razor blade I believe we talked about maybe a month ago. A viewer sent it along and said, hey, there are these American razor blades out there, and I think they're like $7 for 100 of them. So I'm looking forward to using these and reviewing them. Also, here's another one that we have not really used. I think I may have heard of these. I cannot recall. This is the Gillette 365. Has anybody out there used the Gillette 365? We may have mentioned this in passing on the show, but it's been a while if we've talked about them. So I'm really interested in trying these as well. And lastly, we have an RK chromium razor blade. Now, we have used the RK stainless blades. I believe Rodney Ripplinger sent those along. I think Beth Jones also sent those along when she very kindly and generously sent the channel the Henson razor with the newly designed razor head. Thank you again, Beth. Really do appreciate that. The RK stainless really paired up nicely with the Henson razor. So I'm really curious to use and excited to use the RK chromium, and we're going to use it in that beautiful copper Henson razor that Beth Jones very kindly sent along to the channel. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new razor blades here in the Shave Den that we're going to be talking about. We'll show these to you, wrappers and all, on an upcoming Monday Morning Mailbag, so you can get a good look at them and maybe we can get a little more discussion on them, because Bosco, I think I've heard about. Gillette 365, that seems to be something in the back of my mind. RK, absolutely know the brand. I believe the stainless steel RK blade was specifically designed for the Henson razor. We got all that information from Beth Jones, and I believe Rodney Ripplinger also sent along information to confirm that. American razor blades, we just talked about recently. And so I'm looking forward to it. Statum, Bosco, American razor blades, Gillette 365, and the RK Chromium. Abi, thanks very much for sending these along to the channel. Folks, do a search, give them a look, because I don't know that these are available online through Amazon. I tried searching for Bosco on Amazon, nothing came up. Same thing with Statum. American razor blades are on Amazon. You can find those. RK Chromium, I'm going to have to do a little deeper dive with those. I don't think I did a search for those on Amazon. They may be up there, I'm not entirely sure, as well as the Gillette 365. So these are available, and we'll get some more information on where you can get these going forward when we discuss them once again on the Monday Morning Mailbag. So a big thank you to Abane Samant for sending along these new razor blades to me. They're new to me. Never used them in the Shave Den before. If you have experience with any of these, please send along an email to mondaymailbag@gmail.com or comment below on the YouTube video feed, YouTube podcast feed, and let us know if you've experienced these blades, if you've used them before, and what you think about them. Would really appreciate the input. So again, a big thank you to Abinay Samant. Abi, thank you again, and a very, very Merry Christmas to you and your entire family. Here's something I wanted to share with you. I just got this in email as an email alert, and it came from one of the services that I sometimes use to help me produce content for my YouTube channel. Different editing tools online and that sort of thing. This one comes from vidIQ. And I sometimes use them. I have an account with them, and this is why I got an email from them. It says, "Congratulations, you've reached 5 million views. Achieved December 13th, 2025. That's for the Mark Zarate Boom Lather channel." And I looked at that and I thought, I don't know, because I haven't used vidIQ, as much as I have some of the other tools that I have. And I thought, no, that's got to be some sort of spam or something else. So I went up there, and sure enough, the channel now has reached 5 million views. So I just want to thank everyone out there very, very much for your support, your generosity, your contributions, because that would not have been possible had it not been for all the viewers out there. You made this possible. Thank you very, very much. And I got to tell you, that's a really, really nice Christmas gift. So thank you very much, one and all, for making 5 million views possible. I never would have thought that when I first started this channel. And I'm very, very grateful to everyone, again, for all your contributions. You made this possible. Thank you very, very much. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a couple of Christmas movies to you. Actually, Bill and Connie Murphy are going to recommend these Christmas movies. They shared with us last week their Christmas movie collection. And here's a little bit of a follow-up from them. And Bill writes, "We just watched First Holiday with Queen Latifah and LL Cool J. This is a hidden gem of a movie that takes place just before Christmas. Queen Latifah's character works in a department store and has an accident and is diagnosed with a brain tumor and is given a few weeks to live. So she quits her job and spends all her money to go to a luxury European hotel. That is where the best part of the movie starts. I don't want to say any more, as it would give away too much about the comedy surprises. This is available on several platforms for streaming, including free on Amazon for Prime members. Another sleeper is an older Hallmark movie, The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. This stars Henry Winkler and Brooke Burns. Henry Winkler steals the movie as a retired police officer who recently lost his wife and flies to Chicago to spend Christmas with his niece and her son. This is not your typical Hallmark Christmas movie. This is available for rent on Amazon. So there you go, a couple of great movie recommendations from Bill and Connie Murphy for the holiday season for your Christmas viewing pleasure. First Holiday with Queen Latifah and LL Cool J, and The Most Wonderful Time of the Year starring Henry Winkler and Brooke Burns. Give them a look. And a big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for sharing these Christmas movie titles with everyone out there. And before I forget, a very Merry Christmas to Bill and Connie Murphy and to all the listeners and viewers out there. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup.